Hi, Scott Orwell with CINEMA-Magazin, the movie Demolition, the actor Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake, I'm actually seriously thinking about redoing some stuff in my kitchen, and I was wondering if you weren't busy next Thursday.
I am busy, but no problem. Anything for you, Scott.
How cool was that, though? I mean, most people don't get a chance to take a sledgehammer and destroy a house.
It's weird. I just, in the kitchen in my old house, I actually demolished that kitchen, which was pretty great before. I mean, I had no doings in the redoing of it, but I just took apart the kitchen and that was fun. But yeah, but in this movie, it was pretty cathartic to do and get paid for, which is nice.
One of the aspects of this movie which I think resonates on such a strong level with people is how we relate to grief, and especially as men, because we're kind of told we have to put up a wall, we're not allowed to. And I was just wondering, sadly, we all have tragedy in our life. Is there a right way to deal with grief?
I am not the one to ask, but I would say that I think this movie is about that, and the sort of awkwardness and the hilarity that can ensue, and in that sort of strange behavior and sometimes insensitivity. Also, sometimes just apathy is equal to empathy in a lot of ways. And there are a lot of movies in particular that don't wish to kind of, or don't really know how to venture into those feelings of not feeling in a way. And Jean-Marc has the talent and the skill and the sensitivity to do that in this one. It's a very unconventional, journey through loss.
But it's also fascinating watching the evolution of your character, because as he goes through more of the episodes of grief, he becomes more truthful. And I love the sequence where we've all faced it at some point where something happens to us,
Yeah.
in this case the vending machine, and he has to write a letter.
Yes.
Have you ever stood up and complained when something bad has happened in your own life?
Well, definitely I have. But the same writing a complaint letter, my only complaint letter was to Kentucky Fried Chicken when they discontinued Chicken Littles, which were like a really, really wonderful treat when I was a kid. So I wrote them a complaint letter. They didn't listen, but that's another lesson to be learned. You can try, and sometimes you actually don't win out,
You're going to get so many Chicken Littles now after you just...
I feel like I should make them myself. I feel like what you start to realize is that you can't rely on anybody. You have to rely on yourself. If someone won't, then you should try it yourself.
I don't know if everybody realizes it, but you're an incredibly talented musician as well, and I've been waiting for years for you to actually have a musical. But you got part of it done here in this movie, where you actually got to dance down the streets of New York.
Right. Yeah.
What song did you?
After seeing that, I don't know if people are going to necessarily feel like I am any good at that, but yeah, I do it.
What song would need to be played in your headphones to put the boogie in your butt for you to actually dance down the streets of New York?
Man, actually that happens a lot. I mean, I listen to a lot of music, and I actually do kind of dance a little bit down the streets of New York. It's one of my favorite things to do. Like, not like that, but I definitely do. I mean, all sorts of things, but it wasn't a first for me dancing down the streets in New York City. It really wasn't.
And I'm going to ask you too, because right now, being on Wall Street is not probably one of the more attractive professions around the world. But yet, what insight did you learn about who these people are?
Well, I would say anybody who deals strictly in capitalism deserves to get a little flack. But I would also say that, I didn't get a whole lot of insight into anything new. I think that's sort of what the movie is about, is that, the markets follow or try to follow convention. It's the most unconventional people who end up ironically kind of, I think, making the most profit. And obviously it's about taking risks, but educated ones. But I think it's a movie about being unconventional. And if I learned anything, it's that in every profession, no matter what, the more unconventional people always, and if you follow yourself and your instinct, always find success. Maybe not the way convention would tell you success should be, but definitely success in life.
Just a last quick question. I mean, you're quite as the movie explores, I don't want to give too much away, a mentor to this young boy. And I was wondering, now that you have a couple of nieces and nephews,
Only two nieces, but
yes.
Yes.
No nephews there. How much of a mentor do you see coming out in your own self?
I don't know about being a mentor. I think I just like unabashedly and shamefully just love them. I don't think I'm one to offer much advice until they would ask for it. Otherwise, I'm just there to make sure that they know that they're loved and give them an alternate perspective from their parents, which I think is always important for all of us, you know?
And to be a cool uncle.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Gyllenhaal, once again, thank you. Congratulations.
Thanks,
on the
Scott.
movie.